Spring Arbor is completely unique as far as I can tell. I mean, it is a Christian school, but there are a lot of those. It's also an excellent school. There's a lot of those. But the unique constellation of people we have on campus, the community of Spring Arbor, is what makes it especially important. It's not just me or some other professor who is having an influence. It's everyone on campus.
The middle of freshman year, I met Dr. Wyman. He is the one who really encouraged me to pursue biological research, which was something that wasn't even an option in my head. He's done an amazing job at getting me this far. I felt God really pulling on my heart to go into research, even though I really did have no idea what the field offered. I've worked this past summer here at Spring Arbor doing research, and now it just seems like such a fit.
I think that science education is really important for everyone. We're making so many decisions that impact science and society, and those two have to go together.
If we live in a society where we're using very scientifically advanced equipment, but we don't understand the consequences of using that equipment, we're doomed. And so we need to educate a fraction of our society at the least to help guide us through science and through understanding of what are the implications of what we are doing to this world around us. In the Christian language, that's going to help us be better stewards, right?
I do everything in my power to get students to meet people outside of this space. I have active collaborations at the University of Michigan Ann Arbor, at Michigan State, at Purdue. For the students, they get opportunity to work with people outside the university. If they want to go to graduate school, great letters, great opportunities. If they want to become a lab tech, fantastic. If they want to work in politics or in business, still valid. If they want to teach, not an issue. Students who do research go cost paid to conferences and present their work. Now that's the key, they have to present their work. They get critiqued on it, they get ideas, they get cards saying, as you graduate, call me.
The average number of papers that are usually published by folks in my type of position is 1. And we're upwards of 25, and I think it's because I've got these students that are just eager to get in the lab, help me do these experiments. They're leading the way in the lab, and there are a large number of our Spring Arbor University students that are co-authors on those papers. Off the top of my head, I imagine there's at least been 20 undergraduates that have been published on papers. They're published scientists.
Dr. Wyman, he's basically there along every step of the way, and that's such a blessing because most other schools don't really have that relationship with their professors, and students really need that if they want to succeed and keep going. And I think that's why Spring Arbor does have such a good rate at getting people into graduate schools and things like that, because these professors have created such amazing personal relationships with their students.
We can work with them and we can mentor them to use the gifts that God gave them for His purpose, for the greater good. As a Christian and a scientist, you have a calling to maintain, protect God's creation and its inhabitants. All of them. And it's a very powerful calling, because once you realize that's the case, you work a little harder, you work a little longer, because you're not so tired, because you know what you're doing and why you're doing it.
It's more than just a series of things to memorize. It's actually an act of worship to look at how God does what He does. Many students come in with preconceived notions of how science and Christianity are totally different languages. My job is to show them that they are actually two different sides of the same language. The mind of God put into actual words, put into actual beings, and that's what's going on in front of you.